Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. That's me, boop, Debsy. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week and a great day. Mine has been, a little bit, wasn't feeling so great today, but I'm here now, and we're going to talk about something that happened on Monday. That is the Bachelorette, yes. You did not get a video from me last night because I wanted to watch the Olympics. So, and when did I rewatch this? I think I rewatched it. Oh, I watched the Bachelorette last night and I made my notes. Okay. Plus I also watched some of the Olympics. Okay. We're going to get into the Bachelorette this week. We're going to do recap and a rant. Okay, so they're heading into the cocktail party. Everybody's feeling good. Like there's no drama. Even Devin and Sam are getting along. Like, what the hell is going on? They're like, let's keep this drama free. Remember that? Let's keep this drama free. Okay, so speaking of drama free, Matt, Jen's Jen's ex-boyfriend, he's headed over to the house. She's like, I have no fucking idea that he felt like this. And no one's ever told me that they love me. I'm confused. So that, of course, made me think, oh shit, is she gonna give in and let this jabroni in the house? So she goes in, tells the guys, she drops the bomb. She's like, hey, just to let you know, a man from a past, he's here. His name's Matt. He wants to join the show. Peace, bitches, deuces, and then leaves. She goes to talk to him. Well, rightfully so. Listen, most of the men are pissed off. And I get that. Because you're here building connections with this woman, and then all of a sudden, here comes this guy from her past who has, I would think so, an unfair advantage because they have history together. They know each other. He very well could have an advantage over them. It hits everybody hard. It hits, why did I say, no, it is Austin. It hits Austin the hardest. Now listen, my question with this whole thing, before they even talk, why did Matt have to wait this long to tell her this? Like, why now? She went on The Bachelor, and she's now the Bachelorette. You're gonna wait until now? Listen, to me, there's an ulterior motive. That's what I'm thinking. So Jen meets with Matt. She's like, I'm touched by everything that you've said. That's great. But like, why now? He's like, it's now or never. And listen, I feel different. I see things now that I didn't see before because we're older. We were younger then. We were dumb. There wasn't a chance for me to get on television. This is why I didn't see it. He's ready. And she's like, well, listen, he says, I'm not ready to let go. I'm just not. But listen, I'm not ready to let you go. But you did already let her go. So now what? I still didn't get that answer of why now. So listen, I have written here, if she lets him back in, Okay, so back inside, everybody's talking about it. Devin's pissed. Devin's like, Devin's talking to one of the brothers, one of his friends, one of the guys there, and is like, I'm pissed by this. She says she doesn't want to let her past in, but then here comes this jabroni coming in. If she lets him back in, I'm gone. The dude's like, calm down. He's like, no, brah, I'm gone. Okay, so Jen talks to him. Everybody's sitting there. And then Matt comes in, addresses the men. She's like, hi. He's like, hi, I'm Matt. I'm the dickwad from the past. I wanted to come in. Jen says, no thanks. Skedaddle. Skits. And then he apologized. I mean, for taking up time. Now, that was nice that he apologized. So I don't know why Sam M had to be like, bro, we got guys here. You can, even if you were here, man, we'd still kick you in the nuts. He apologized. So listen, calm the fuck down. Just settle down. Simmer your tits. Simmer your tits. Okay, so the rose ceremony. Here's who we got. We got Grant, Jeremy, Jonathan, Spencer, Dylan, and Austin. John, I don't know why I have J. on. John and Thomas are out. Thank God Thomas is out. He was a little wannabe. Okay. So the one-on-one card comes and Austin is like, gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta get this. So of course it's not Austin, it's Jonathan. And the theme is, it's time for her love to take flight. What do you think that's gonna be? Did any of you think it was gonna be another helicopter ride? Because it's just that. It's another helicopter ride. And this time, it's really shitty. Because Jonathan is scared shitless of heights. And he hates helicopter rides. I swear to God. They have to put down, there has to be something on there that says, a question on the application that says, what are you scared to death of? And if you put like helicopters, they're gonna be like, we're gonna have you stand on the top of a helicopter blade while it's spinning around. Or if it's like, you know, bats, like not baseball bats, like bats, they're gonna be like, we're gonna make you do a photo shoot with 1,000 bats on your face. Something like that. So Jonathan is scared to death of this, and he's gonna make the best of it, but he just doesn't, he's not a fan of it. So I like the fact that Jen came in and was like, listen, I'm not a great fan of it either, but they've had me do all this other shit, like jumping out of a helicopter and taking multiple helicopter rides. So I'm gonna help you out with this. She was strong for him. I like that. So they ended up at a vineyard. Okay. I would have had to have drank a lot of wine after that. Like a lot. That day that they had before that was like, this is it? You're gonna have us run around in the vineyard tossing grapes? This is it? This is what I flew for? Oh, okay. And then they bring up that nasty ass wooden hot tub that there's no water source for where there's water coming. Like, how is it staying hot? There's no bubbles. They probably just have ABC pages or interns or whatever hauling ass with buckets of water. Why don't they retire that thing? So listen, here's the deal. Both Jen and Jonathan realized they got this goofball energy between the two of them. They're very playful, but they just need to figure out, like, is there something deeper? Jonathan even tells her, he's like, we got this goofball energy. I don't know. Are we just friends? I hope we're not just friends. Can we connect emotionally? So the dinner, listen, at the dinner portion, the night portion of this, he does open up. He's like, I have a hard time opening up and a hard time trusting, opening up to someone, and trusting that who they say they are is who they are. So he tells the story. He dated this woman for like 2 years. Things got very serious. She then started self-medicating and drinking to cover up like what she was going through. They fought. She had questioned his character, and she said he was abusive and controlling because he was asking her questions about like what was going on. So and they had broken up, and so that's why he feels like, and Jen even said this. She says, well, maybe that's why you can't open up now. And he's like, I can't open up because I'm afraid that if I open up, then someone's going to use that against me, my faults against me. And he also says he feels like he has to be strong for his family also because he was the man of the house growing up. He does get the rose. How hot was that when they were dancing and kissing in the rain? Oh, that was sweet. Okay. Group date. Once again, Austin's like, I can't be on this date. I can't be on this date. Group date. Devin, Sam, Marcus, Spencer, Jeremy, Dylan, and who do you think? It's Austin. Theme is love is messy. So Grant is getting the one-on-one later. Austin immediately, he's jealous. He's not happy. See, he feels like he's comparing himself to the others, like where he's at in comparison to the others. Because he hasn't gotten a group rose and he has not gotten a one-on-one date. So he really needed that one-on-one to see if there's like a deeper connection between the two of them. Okay, so this group date, this wasn't a group date at all. Okay, this was them going to a sheep farm and doing shit. This wasn't a date. This was not a date. I don't know how in the world they can consider this to be a date. They go out to the sheep farm. The best thing about this was the jumping sheep. Like them sheep were getting air. Like those were the Michael Jordan of sheeps. So they go out there, they meet this couple, this old retired couple has this, and it was basically, they should have titled it, Get Shit Done. GSD, get shit done. You're gonna come out here and you're gonna work. So first of all, they want to see who's like the best farmer and who is would be the best mate for Jen. You can learn that who would be the best mate by cutting dingleberries and shoveling shit. Apparently, earmuffs if the children are there. To put Sam earmuffs on. So first of all, they have to herd the sheep. Sam is like, I grew up on a farm and I work farm and I'm a farmer and I dress like a farmer. One time I dressed like a sexy farmer, and so I know I can do this. No, none of them can do it. Sheep are going everywhere. Nobody even thinks to open up the fence, the opening, the fence to get them into the pen. They're standing right there. They're like, what fence? The fence that's right here. So, these horses are jumping. These sheep are jumping up all everywhere. They're like, these Americans don't know what they're doing. Okay, so nobody won that. Okay, next they had to shovel some sheep shit. They had to shovel some sheep shit. And then as they were shoveling shoveling all this crap, Devin, smooth Devin, takes Jen and is talking to her. And the other guys are like getting a little like peeved by this, which, hey, I would too. I mean, you could have done it yourself and went and talked to her. But if I was there shoveling some shit and this dude was just chilling over here, I might be a little pissed too. And then they had to cut dingleberries. And they had to cut off dingleberries by the nether regions of these sheep. And then for their reward for doing all that, you get to drink some dirty, unpasteurized milk from a jug. See what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm going to get diarrhea just listening to me saying that. This was actually, when they were sitting around and they were talking about what should we do for a date. How about if we have them work? I mean, how about if does anybody in the community need some work done? Some shit done? You do? Okay, perfect. So the winner of like Farmer of the Day was Devin. And I mean, he didn't get a ton. It didn't look like he got a ton extra. He did get to sit in a pasture with maybe some unpasteurized milk and Jen on a blanket. The guys weren't too happy about that. Later on, who was it? It was Jeremy. Jeremy was like, do you think you were the Farmer of the Day? He's like, I don't think it was, I think yeah, I think it was my initiative that, you know, that got me it. Whatchamacallit, it was a very Jim Halpert kind of office vibe for me from Jeremy. I thought it was funny. Okay, so at the after party, listen, Austin's spiraling. He's comparing where he's at with Jen to where the other men are at. And he's like, I got to talk to Jen. Jeremy talks to her. I didn't pay a lot of attention to that. He was patting her head. He was trying to tell her how he wasn't a frat boy, even though he was in a frat. And he grew up. The thing when they were like, I was fat. She's like, you weren't fat. Listen, fuck that. So I was fat and I still am. Let's move on from that. I didn't take any notes on it because I was just like this discussion. So, okay. So eventually Austin talks to her and he's like, listen, I feel like I'm playing catch up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to where you're getting to. As soon as he was like, you got some great guys out there, I was like, that's it. He's done self-eliminating. He's gone. He is taking himself out. She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, see ya. I don't think we can get there. Which I agree. To be honest with you, I don't know if I saw anything between the two of them, period. I'm just saying. I mean, sick mullet, but that's just what I'm saying. So this puts her into a tailspin. She was like, she's questioning herself. Is she failing at this too? She feels like she's not enough. And this really, like I said, this really messes with her. The producers ask her if she has told any of the men this, like how she feels. She says, no, I haven't, because I don't want to raise that facade that I have, that I'm strong and I'm self-confident. Seriously, when she said they'll just think I'm worthless. Oh, that threw me. That broke my heart. When she said they'll just see that I'm worthless. Oh, I'm not going to cry now because I cried last night, but that was heartbreaking because as someone who has all her life grown up, felt worthless, that hit me. That hit me hard. I understand that. So she goes in, she tells the men, listen, Austin's gone. And she admits that, hey, she just feels like she's not enough. And she says that, I know that my husband's here, but at the same time, I feel like I could end up alone from all of this. So the guys really rally around her. Austin, no, not Austin. The guys rally around her. Spencer and Sam and Marcus and Devin, those are the ones that they showed. They rally around her and tell her she's worthy and she's enough, and they all love her, and she's feeling, after that, she's feeling a little better. So there's no group date because they all showed up for her. There's no group rose. Okay, so the one-on-one with Grant, this was horse riding and a picnic on the beach. She wants to see if he can see her for who she is. And there's like a lot of pressure on this date because last night showed like real strong bonds between those guys. So she wants to make sure that she can get to the same place with Grant that she's at with the other ones. So he says, listen, I heard about last night and I just want to make sure that she feels special, and I give her a little piece of my heart, which I think he did. By the end of the day portion, he says he feels his connection with her is deeper. Now, the night portion, the one-on-one, I'm going to tell you, these people need to sign up as counselors or something, because these night dates and these one-on-one dates, this shit, I'm telling you what, somebody needs to collect a copay, because they get into some stuff, which is good, because I mean, if you're going to be spending your life with this person, you need to know what they're like. So Grant opened up about his family and what makes him the man he is. So he says his father had been an addict for 30 years, and growing up, he never knew this. He felt real lied to when he found out, and he didn't know, like his father didn't tell him this. He said his dad got fired from a job, and instead of blaming himself, he blamed like everyone else. He blamed his boss, he blamed everybody else. Grant was like, dude, I don't care. I just don't care. So the next day, boom, his dad went to rehab, and he's 2 months sober now, which is awesome. Congratulations to Grant's dad. That's awesome. But now Grant's mission is to be the man that his father wasn't. And they both seem to have a missing father figure, have had missing fathers in their lives. And Jen, I'm going to tell you what, between her father and her exes, like that ex she was talking about that said racism isn't real, she's been gaslit by too many damn people. That's why she thinks the way she does, because everybody's been gaslighting her. So Grant gets the rose, and he says, I feel myself falling in love with Jen. So next we got the cocktail party. So Grant comes out and immediately says, hey, listen, I'm really falling in love with Jen. And then goes outside and talks to, like, I think it's Jonathan, and is like crying, and is like, he was like, don't tell the other guys I did this. I liked seeing that. I liked seeing him be vulnerable like that. Grant, there's two guys that are like, really needing this cocktail party. So Dylan says, hey, listen, it's very important that I get time during this cocktail party, because my one-on-one was a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I had my one-on-one. So I got to get some time with her. Jeremy hasn't had a one-on-one, so he got to get some time. So Jen comes in, she's like, okay, I just got to drop a bomb and let y'all know there's not going to be a cocktail party. After Austin left and all the men supported me, it's kind of transformed how I've seen this, and it's transformed me. So I don't need any time, and get ready, bitches. So listen, Dylan needed some time. And Dylan needed that party and that cocktail party to see if there was a deeper emotional connection between the two of them. Spencer, I was surprised Spencer said he needed time. Spencer needed it to prove that he could be open and vulnerable. Okay, so here comes the rose ceremony. Okay, this was the order. It was Sam, Devin, Marcus, and I was like, where's Spencer? Sam is first? Where's Spencer? So Sam, Devin, Marcus, and by this time I was like, Spencer. After Marcus was Jeremy, and then last was Spencer. Dylan is out. We got 7 men left. Now, it looks like, because they said for the rest of the season, here's what you can expect. I have, what the F? So the men tell her they're falling for her, then they're not? Because it looks like Grant has like different, maybe feelings now, in the future. Marcus? Oh, I don't know. So listen, tell me what you thought in the comments if you watched. And if nobody told you yet today, listen, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Also, please be aware of your surroundings. Please be safe. Please, if you're somewhere where it's hot, hydrate often. And if you're in the path of the tropical storm, which I don't associate with Debbie, D-E-B-B-Y, please be safe. Please be safe. Know that me and Dolly are sending prayers, love, and positive thoughts. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.